What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. You can't make this up. So, well-renowned two-time trainer of the year, future Hall of Famer, and manager, longtime manager, Eddie Reynoso, who trains and manages four-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, who is widely acknowledged and recognized as the number one pound-for-pound face of the sport of boxing, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is 60 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. Now, here's what's interesting. He's 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. We got word about 48 hours ago that Canelo Alvarez was faced with an ultimatum. Now, he recently signed, if you don't know, a 3-fight deal with Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Haymon, better known as the PBC, and Al Haymon. And he signed for a massive, lucrative deal. He only satisfied one fight, which took place September 30th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, against Jermell Charlo, former junior middleweight, 3-time world champion and undisputed world champion. Now, he was initially scheduled, according to the reports, to fight Jermell Charlo's identical twin brother, Jermall Charlo. But Jermall Charlo cited he wasn't ready physically and mentally. He had been out the ring for 2.5 years. So he ended up fighting Jermell Charlo. We know he traditionally fights on 2 dates, Mexican Independence Day weekend and Cinco de Mayo weekend. Second weekend in September, first weekend in May. So now, Showtime decided to get out the business of the sport of boxing after 37 years. This is important to give you a rundown in the history of what's actually taking place here. Right? So, Showtime decided to get out the business of the sport of boxing. Right? After 37 years, which removed the platform in which to be able to distribute the PBC, their stable fighters, their brand, and also have a budget to be able, of funds to be able to give these fighters guaranteed purses. And Canelo Alvarez, hence the reason why I say he's a pound-for-pound face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez garners the biggest guaranteed purse in all of boxing. Canelo Alvarez garners at least $30 million guaranteed right now, right? And now, Canelo Alvarez, right? Canelo Alvarez is going to look to get what he's promised. That's it. That's all. These 3 fights were supposed to see him get lucrative deals, massive money, and legacy fights, right? Well, without that budget, how can they pay it? So it was said 48 hours ago that Canelo Alvarez has been offered to face off and do business with his former promoter, Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya, and DAZN, for a fight with former WBO junior middleweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, Haymon. Haymon is 43 wins, no loss, no draw, 34 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 6 foot tall with a 73-inch arm reach. Now, Canelo Alvarez is on record saying he has no interest in fighting any more Mexican fighters. None, zip, zero, zilt. He don't want to have anything to do with fighting any more Mexican fighters. But he says if pushed into the corner, he'll do it. But he has his eyes set on Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo stated that he's willing to do whatever it takes to make a fight with Canelo Alvarez. But these reports are stating that now their reports are that Al Haymon is telling Canelo Alvarez, if you do a fight with Jaime Munguia, we can guarantee you your $35 million purse up front. But you got to fight Jaime Munguia to do it. If you insist on fighting Jamal Charlo, we can't guarantee you the purse. Now, the PBC has done a new deal with Amazon and Amazon Prime for Amazon pay-per-view. And it's said that they don't have a massive budget like they did with Showtime. And so they're saying that they are low on the budget and they're looking to do a deal with Netflix as well, right? Which is going to see the budget rise if they could do a deal with Netflix. Now, I don't know if they have a budget with Amazon or not, but they're telling him if you do a fight with Jamal Charlo in-house, we can't guarantee you the $35 million. But if you fight Jaime Munguia, we'll guarantee you the $35 million. That's because the Zone and Golden Boy will help lift the weight of that fight, of the purse, right? Now, it came out today, well, yesterday, that Al Haymon and the PBC has offered up $55 million guaranteed to Canelo Alvarez. Nearly twice the amount that he was offered to fight Jaime Munguia. $55 million to fight the man everybody wants to see him fight, an undefeated two-time WBC super middleweight world champion, Mexican Ecuadorian superstar boxer, David the Mexican Monster Benavidez. This came out right after David Benavidez announced that he is going to move up to 175 because Canelo Alvarez is refusing to fight him, although he's the World Boxing Council, better known as WBC, mandatory challenger. And he don't feel like they're going to make a move. And he's been the mandatory challenger for quite some time with a record of 28 wins, no loss, no draw, 24 wins by way of knockout. He's 27 years of age, 6'2" with a 75-inch arm reach. He lost his belts due to D-Rugs use, and then he regained it beating Anthony Durrell, stopping him. But then he lost it due to a global pandemic and missing weight on the scale. So he never lost it in the ring. And he worked his way back into contention, beating and having two marquee fights, beating Caleb Plant and then Demetrius Andrade. And so he's saying that he wants his opportunity. But it don't look like the WBC is in a rush to uphold that. So he's saying now, okay, he announced he's moving up in June to fight against former world champion Oleksandr Gavdik, okay, at 175 to become the mandatory challenger for the winner of Dmitry Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev June Undisputed Showdown, right, for the WBC. So it looks like the WBC will compensate him for not getting the Canelo Alvarez fight. But after he announced that, this report came out that they offered Canelo Alvarez $55 million guaranteed to fight David Benavidez. Right? And I find that very odd because if you have $55 million to give to Canelo to fight David Benavidez, then you can give him $40 million to fight Jamal Charlo and give Jamal Charlo $10 million and still have $5 million to save and put in your pocket. If he's pushing for the fight with Jamal Charlo and you want to give him, you're saying you can't guarantee him $35 million to fight Jamal Charlo, but you're going to give him $55 million to guarantee, that don't sound right. Now, we know it's the possibility is that Canelo Alvarez is refusing to fight David Benavidez. That's a strong possibility. But now Eddie Reynoso and Canelo Alvarez come out and they make a statement. And Eddie Reynoso is saying this, right? This is what he's saying. Let's look what he says. This is what he's saying. Well, Eddie Reynoso, he comes out and debunks this whole notion. He says this, quote, Samson Likowicz claims of $55 million offer to Canelo to face Benavidez. He says, the reality is, this is Eddie Reynoso, quote, the reality is none of these big promoters, not Al Haymon and the PBC, not Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, not Bob Arum and Top Rank, nor did Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotion give us any or give me any offer to fight Benavidez. So no, it's not true that Al Haymon offered $55 million for us to fight David Benavidez. That would be absurd. End quote. So, obviously, they're going to come out and look to clear their name because it makes them look bad if you are offered $55 million. $55 million. Right? And you turn it down nearly twice as much to fight Jaime Munguia is utterly ridiculous. And it makes them look bad. And they're going to clarify that. And that's exactly what he did. He said that's absolutely not the truth. Period. Period. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.